Yeah. Okay, so this is the Williams College Smash Championship. We have had this is our school's first year of the Smash Club, and we have had 4 tournaments leading up to this one, and the top placers at those tournaments, the top 7, qualified for this tournament, and then we had an open qualifier just last weekend, which Anand won. It was a great tournament, and so we now have 8 people who will be competing today for the title of Williams Smash Champion something.
Yeah, something or other.
Mason here is one of our competitors. He is the 3rd seed. How are you feeling today?
Good. I don't know. Same as any other day.
You think you're going to win?
I feel like if I'm playing well, I'm going to win. If I'm not, I'm not. Like, same as any other tournament. Dude, same as any other tournament.
Some profound insights from Mason.
That's how it works, dude. I really feel like every time, like, somebody, like, comes to the table and is like, oh, like, I really feel like, you know, I've been playing this guy or whatever, and he and I are usually really close. I need to do X, Y, and Z to win. Like, that's ass. You just got to play well. You play well, like, that's all that matters.
Mason with the astute observation that if you play well, you win. And tell us about your first round matchup today. Who are you playing?
I've got Pearson.
What do you think of Pearson?
What a block.
Pearson is probably he's the lowest on the ladder who qualified for this event, but he's not the lowest point scorer because he came to every tournament, got a couple of 5th place finishes, a couple of 7th place finishes. How do you think he's going to do today?
I honestly have no idea. I haven't seen the bracket yet. I only know the very first round matchups.
Look at the bracket.
Yeah, okay. So, what happens if he loses?
If he loses to you, he plays Kirk or Alex.
That could be a hilarious battle if Alex and Pearson meet in losers round 1. That could be a dope match. That one could totally go either way. I feel like Pearson might block, but you never know.
Yeah. So you're already counting him out against you.
Pearson. I actually would take Pearson in that match.
Well, one thing I did do is I printed out the stats of all the players.
Oh my god.
You can have a copy.
If you look me a copy. Oh my god.
Pearson and Alex have never played before, is the astute observation these stats give.
They played plenty of friendlies.
They've played plenty of friendlies. Yeah, everyone here has played plenty of friendlies, I would assume. Yeah. I don't really know what we're supposed to go over right now.
I mean, yeah, we really don't know what's going on. Why don't we just throw up them playing?
Why don't we talk about the players?
Yeah. Let's throw them up. We'll talk over that.
Oh yeah, let's do the slides.
Oh, we can do the slides. Oh my
All right.
god.
So we got some slides.
Oh my god.
We have Kevin as the number 1 seed of this tournament. As you can see here, Kevin won 2 of the tournaments in order to qualify for this. He's actually been one of the top players here since we were all freshmen. Yeah, you could do that, Kevin. So Kevin's been a top player along with you, Mason, and Kirk since the beginning, really.
Yeah.
Used to play Peach.
No, for sure.
Used to be kind of a dick with Peach, but it was actually Kirk who forced him off Peach.
It's also a bit of a misconception. Somebody said that once, and then everybody is like kind of jumped on that. It was both of us. There was a single tournament where Kirk and I both throwed him, and then that was it for the Peach. That was it for the Peach.
I think it's because I won.
Now, yeah,
you beat me in grand finals, but we eliminated him. You got to winners finals, and then we eliminated the shit.
So I do think that Kevin is the favorite for this event.
Yeah, he had,
I don't
certainly,
know.
given these results, it looks that way.
There was a point in this year where Kevin was just kind of winning everything, and if he didn't, he'd occasionally get second. But there have been a couple more people who can take sets off him these days. Jose's risen pretty high. Sean beat him a couple months ago. So Kevin definitely could fall, but he's looking like the favorite right now. Yeah, the only player with a winning record against Kevin right now is Kirk. But they're on opposite sides of the bracket, and I think Kevin much more likely to make it to winners finals than Kirk is. I think Kirk has a tougher bracket path than Kevin does.
I don't know. I don't think it's that different, to be totally honest. I really don't. Like, I think that Kevin Jose is a 50-50 given this. And then I
Yeah.
also kind of think me and Kirk is 50-50 of whoever's playing better over the day.
So we'll see.
I think that's pretty similar,
Yeah.
honestly.
Kevin will be going up round 1 against Anand, who won the who won the qualifier tournament. He has been playing with these shades for a while since he was concussed, but all recovered from the concussion, I think, and now he's back. He actually, I don't think he and Kevin have played too much. They just played once, and Kevin beat him with his Yoshi, which was a bit of an unfortunate look.
That was
Anand.
unfortunate. I remember that. That was bad.
But I don't know. He was playing well last tournament. I certainly think it's not out of the
Yeah, I
question
think
that he
he's leveled
upsets
up.
Kevin.
He's been playing a lot more.
I think he's here to do it. He's a senior, so this is his last chance to blast Kevin, win everything. We're not talking about you. Yeah, and then so the winner of Kevin Anand will play the winner of Jose Sean. This is a pretty storied
That's the
rivalry,
one.
I would say.
That's the one. Like, if any of these, if you like really wanted to predict an upset, like, there's no question. This is the one you're calling.
Well, would
'Cause,
you-
Like, they're just so close.
Would you even say that it would be an upset? I mean, Jose started
It's
this
like
year.
50-50, yeah.
Both Jose and Sean kind of went from nothing
Let's see the
to
record. Let's see the
something.
record. I have no idea what it is.
Jose started this year, as you can see, as the number 18 player on campus, and is currently number 1 on the ladder.
They're 4-5.
They're 4-5. It's a very close matchup. I think Jose's first big win was a win over Sean. I think that was like the first win that got him on the map and thought.
Yeah.
And then he started beating Kevin and
Yeah.
Turk, and even took a couple of sets off from you.
Not me.
Meanwhile, Sean, 2 years ago, was truly terrible at this game. I remember back in the day when I would play Ice Climbers and just spam Icebox and down smash, and I
Those
would
were
beat
the
Sean
days.
pretty consistently. So he developed a peach secondary just to beat Ice Climbers because he read it was a terrible matchup. Now he plays Puff.
Which is sad.
Sean's kind of like the gatekeeper between, I'd say, the top 3, the top 4 now.
All right, well,
And
Sean's
the
the
rest-
gatekeeper. The gate's wide fucking open, dude.
do you
Sean's
mean?
lost to like.
He's lost a couple of sets, but
Sean's the guy. I feel like
if you look at
one of those
Sean's
guys that,
record,
like, Sean
Sean's-
can blast everybody, but he can also drop sets to people that like none of the rest of us are going to drop sets. To. So, like,
yeah, but no one who has you're on Sean's.
I am a confident. Like he lost to Chris,
He did lose to Chris,
right? Like, and like I don't think that's something that would never happen. I don't think to anybody else.
Yeah, but he has a pretty dominant record over everyone below him, but also gets destroyed over everyone by everyone above him. That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
He,
Except for Jose though.
yeah,
that's close.
but Jose, I would say,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
at
it could
that
be.
tier now.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the 4 people who are really in contention for this tournament are you, Kevin, Kirk, and Jose.
Right. I think it's interesting too that we have this matchup that we think it's 50-50 between Jose and Sean. But like,
This might be one of
we
Jose's
agree
worst.
that I don't necessarily think that Sean could win the tournament.
Yeah.
Or it would be a crazy run if Sean won.
If Sean, I would be hyped if Sean won the
That would be
tournament.
really funny. That would realistically just. I would be sad, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, so Sean, definitely. I guess one thing to note is that Kevin, Kirk, you, and Jose have all won tournaments this year, and you have been the only 4 that have won tournaments. Sean has not. He's gotten third a couple of times, fourth a bunch. He's pretty consistently placing high, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been able to quite break through. He's only beaten Kirk and Kevin once each. He's never beaten you. And I believe the set he took off of Kirk was a Falcon Ditto. So
Oh, it was.
I
It
don't
was.
know.
It was. He did proceed to lose
yeah.
to me in Mark
Yeah.
Falcon. That was great. That was great.
And then on the other side of the bracket, we have Kirk,
I think in that combo, in that video,
who I do think Kirk may be.
it's on Dreamland.
I think a lot of people would say he's the best. He has the most talent of any player at Williams College. Kevin probably wouldn't be happy about that comment, but he might agree. I don't
We
know.
got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Gotta burn through this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a crazy match. He actually lost to Alex earlier in the year.
Yeah, the one
But
time
that
they
would be a
played.
crazy repeat. Like no one's predicting
Yeah.
a repeat blasting for Alex.
Yeah, so Kirk and Alex have only played once, but Alex did take it. Alex just doesn't have as strong a punish game as Kirk does
Yeah,
at
I
this
just
point.
kind of think that I don't know. He's one of those guys where it's like you'll see like flashes of like really good play, but like he won't. It's like the 10% that's missing, right?
Yeah.
Like he won't finish kills, and he won't live that long.
Yeah.
So he just at the end of the day, like if you're even up until 80, but then you get killed and the other guy lives to 150, like
Absolutely.
basically lost his box. So,
And I think if Alex were to pull off that upset, it would involve a lot of SDs on Kirk's part, which is not unlikely. Like we've seen some crazy upsets. Kirk did lose to Spenny at some point this year. Spenny, the number 25 ranked Kirby player on campus, in one of the most hilarious upsets that was unfortunately not recorded, but
What did happen?
it did happen. And that was the tournament that Alex did beat Kirk at. So it was not his best tournament. But yeah, I think Kirk should have a pretty easy first round there. And then he plays the winner of you versus Pearson.
Nice. You know, I've only ever played once. The very first tournament, never again.
Yeah. And you kind of blast.
Yeah, but he was a lot worse then.
Yeah. Pearson, definitely another player who I used to blast him at the beginning of this year.
Got a lot better.
Now he doesn't really drop games to me. Yeah, Pearson, I don't see him beating you, but I do see him making a bit of a loser's run, depending on the bracket he gets.
But he can also beat me. Like I personally think I'm gonna win, but like
Yeah. No, it depends. As
if I'm
always, it
not playing
depends on
well,
who's playing. Yeah.
If I'm not playing well, like I can totally.
But best of five, I think you just have your neutral is much more consistent than his is, and I don't think he quite has the combos on Fox yet. I don't think he plays a Fox like you.
I was talking to him yesterday. He's kind of saying like he doesn't play anybody like as fast as like we do, and like then he definitely doesn't play Fox.
Yeah,
like I do. So
that's going to be a tough matchup. So that's probably going to set up you versus Kirk on one side of the bracket, which is a storied rivalry, in which you have, for the most part, had the edge on him. Although recently, I was looking at these stats today, you had a dominant record against him for a while, but the last 3 sets he took off of you. So that
one
could
of them
go
was
either
really
way.
bad. Yeah, the 3-0 in the middle was a horrible set, but actually the 3-1 afterwards where he got me as well. That was upset.
I know if Kevin makes it to winners finals, he's definitely going to be rooting for you on the other side because
There were also like so many of these were just like that I won were just the worst
Yeah.
sets of all time. Where like I'll get blasted and back throw Shinen twice.
I
and,
mean
like,
that happens
was-
occasionally.
Yeah, but like that's why this is the way it is. That's
Yeah.
why it's not like
Yeah.
50-50. Like it's
Yeah, I mean, you, Kirk, Kevin have all been top players at this college for 2 years now, I guess. And admittedly, we didn't really play Smash
we weren't.
real for the first year. It was the end of the first year that we started like learning about the competitive Smash scene and out canceling and wave dashing. Some of us still don't do that.
all the top player that back then we played all of them.
But I think that's carried through in that you just have more experience with this game than a lot of other people do. So, yeah. I think we're going to get started with Kevin versus Anand very soon, 2 minutes. That was a comment so that Kevin would hear that and Anand would hear that and they would be aware. Yeah. And
I might step out after this match.
yeah, you should commentate this match and then other people can step in. We have 5 viewers right now. If you have any questions for us,
Oh, guys, it's Jose and Sean.
Give
They're
us-
actually going to take
matchup.
forever.
yeah. Jose versus Sean, I think, will be the best round one. set.
I also think that Jose and Sean have the best Puff Peach matches that have ever existed. Like they have
That
just
was
the
a
most
bold statement. Jose
hilarious-
and Sean have the best Peach Puff
Have you
matches that have
seen-
ever existed.
Dude, they're all like.
Peach Puff was Mango Armada for a while. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay. All right. I really just mean that I don't necessarily mean that it's the highest level. It's like obviously it's not. What I really mean is that like
They're actually excited.
they have a way of like, despite playing just the worst matchup of all time, like it's gonna come down to like last stock and they're both at 180 and neither of them can hold their controllers anymore. And so like, like I don't know, they just have the craziest endings of sets and games.
They do, in fact. Yeah, we have some people coming. I think Kevin and Anand should start getting set up and ready to play.
I still don't see a thing.
Just scroll through somewhere. Yeah, if you have any questions, we'll be checking chat occasionally. Someone predicts that Anand is going to body Kevin. I don't know about that.
Who's that?
I don't know. Argonaut 021. Shout out to you.
I hope he does. That would actually be the funniest beginning to a tournament that has ever happened.